सद्गुरु परमात्मने नमः। गुरु महाराज की जय। शिवोहम। We are taking the 26th part of this book. In the 26th part, the next brother of the Kauravas, the name is Jayatsena. Jayatsena, it means Jay, it means victory. Sen, it means the warrior. In the level of the world's level, or the level in the Maya, every warrior want to only victory, and his all energy, his all efforts, they are oriented towards the victory. And this orientation of energy in the Maya, in the play of the Maya, in the game of the Maya, that make that person more and more unconscious. The sleep of the Maya, the unconsciousness of the Maya, day to day become deep and deeper, and his all energy and his all attention comes outside for such type dreamy victory in the world. My dear friend, if the child get everything without any asking or without any demand, this type, if a person get victory always and get everything of the life very normally, that he never know when his life end point has came. He comes in the world and live in the world, and the death is come, that is, he never knows. The birth in the well-to-do family, the very nice mother and father, they love to you, very nice brothers and sisters, good friends, prosperous life, beautiful wife, obedient sons and daughters, everything he get accurate in his life. Then he never know any pain or any sorrow. Some persons, they have it this type. They are this type, many few, but they are. So the attachment is too strong. The sleep is too strong, unconsciousness too strong. He never think out thing. He only pleasant in his family, in his life, in his brothers and sisters and the daughters and sons, and his life cycle, and he need no job, very good business. He do not do anything. He only supervise, even not supervise, the managers do. He enjoy the life, goes to the all over the world with the family, enjoy the life. So his antakarna, mind, intellect and ego, never see any deficit in the life. This is the very, very keen and very, very micro condition I am telling to you. So that person has drinking too much wine of the victory. That person has unconscious in the wine of the victory. I am putting the example of wine in the place of victory. his whole life sink in the sedation of this victory. So my dear friend, this type of person is called Jetsen. This type of life is called life of Jetsen. You can see in this world uncountable kings, emperors, landlords, rich persons, earl, knight, His Highness, they comes and goes. But among of these His Highness and lords and the kings and emperors, only one Buddha is came. Only one Mahavir is came. Only one Bhartari is came. And among of these persons, only the one example of the Buddha, he was a self-enlightened person. All these persons, they have not self-enlightened. They are enlightened by the masters. The great person, Buddha. He dug his land by his own hands. He searched the God by his own efforts. He stand in the enlightenment, Atma Jnana, by his own hard level of the meditation. Even he chose the right meditation. Even he neglect and search everything in his own body, in his own mind, in his own intellect, own mood, own ego and own soul. So Buddha was a miraculous example in the Indian history, not Indian history, in the world history. So my dear friend, other than Buddha, they are Jetsen. So Jetsen is a vritti. I have no English word for vritti, my dear friend. You understand? Vritti is the accumulation of the impression of your karmas, which is coming from millions of births. So Jetsen is a vritti, and the avidya, the maya, the illusion of this nature is very, very strong and keen and more intellectual than your mind. That Jetsen is the very, very strong sleeping pill or the injection of the sleep, because every victory brings unconsciousness. So the seeker must be aware in every victory. It is easy to aware in defeat or pain, but it is hard to aware in victory. It is hard to aware in happiness or pleasure. Because the happiness and the pleasure is more seductive in the comparison of the pain and sorrow. So this vritti by the Kauravas is awareing a seeker. Please do not be the Jetsen. So my dear friend, I hope that you will be aware in the victory, and victory will not become a foundation or the tide or the ring in your feet, and your progress will stop. If you are not aware, the progress will stop because you are enjoying the victory. My Sadguru says, the person is hungry of respect. If you give the respect to the person will do anything for you. If you insult the person will nothing do for you. So every person in this world is hungry for respect. Even he is not deserving the respect, but you are giving the respect, he will please on you. Even you will give him the fake respect, artificial respect, cleverty with respect, but he will be pleased because every respect satisfies the ego. And the person is directly governed by the ego, not governed by the divine intellect, pragya. But master knows what is the real respect and what is the artificial respect, what is the real love and what is the artificial love, what is the fake love and what is the real love. What are you telling from the true inside of you, or you are telling only outside of your intellect? But every person is hungry for respect. So the wise person, so good person, so successful person is society. They always talk with the respect to others. And this respect always make strong your ego. And this respect make your unconsciousness more and more deep. So master, only and only when you start to shout on you, or when you start to talk the hard words, when he believe that you will not run away, you will not leave master. Otherwise master knows, because you are living in antakarana, and then you will leave the master if the master use the hard word to you. My dear friend, I want to say clearly here, if you are living in the mind, intellect and the ego, and you are not doing sakshi very nicely, and you are not living in the silence, and you are not crossed the limit of the silence, and you are not entering the bhana avastha, then your ego is the governor of your life. And if anyone hurt, even the master hurt your ego, you will be stand against the master. So it is a very, very hard task to come out from the ego. Although you are tell many times, no, I can come out ego, master, you say me hard word, you shout on me, you can say anything, you can insult me, you can do anything, but master knows you are not in the state that master say any hard word against you. When the master shout on you and when the master give you hard words, then you think that you are now a able disciple of the master. Because master is not irritating on you. Master now is working on your consciousness, or cutting your unwanted angles and making you a very nice, beautiful idol. Then you can fit in the supreme consciousness of awareness. That is all examples. This type not true. I am giving only example. So my dear friend, you see the lathe machine in the engineering workshops. What do the lathe machine? Lathe machine scrub or cut and make in the size of any part of the other machine that can be easily fit and work easily. If the 1 millimeter or 1 nanometer the part is bigger or smaller, that part can break all the machine. So in the future, my only very best disciple will stay with me, will be close with me. If the disciple are not appropriate, they will be break my machine. They will be corrupt all the machine. My dear friend, so I was telling that my master tell me that the person is hungry for the respect. A person want respect everywhere. If he do not get the respect in the office, he want respect with the friends. If he do not get the respect with the friend, he want respect with by his wife. Yeah, otherwise, agar wife not give the respect to the person, not give the importance to the person, he search that respect in his sons and daughters. But my dear friend, if the person do not get respect anywhere, the person is become depressed. So if there is no enlightenment, if there are no divine wisdom, there the respect is a best medicine for a person make happy. This is a very nice tip of the psychology. And if you want to get respect in the society, you should be give respect to others. And if you are my disciple, if you give respect to that person also which is insulting you, because you are doing a very nice service of existence. He is insulting you because he is a blind person, but you are not blind. He is not that good disciple of a good master, but you are a good disciple of me. So never insult anyone. You ignore but not insult. You not fight, not shout, not say anything bad to anyone. You always see the character of Bhagavan Shri Rama. Even he was shooting the arrows to the Ravana, but he never used any bad word against the Ravana. So this word Jet Sen is teaching us very, very valuable things. Very, very valuable things. My dear friend, we have two examples in the history. One example of Goswami Tulsidas. His wife insulted the Goswami Tulsidas, and all the internal structure was tremble and fall down, and his all energy turned to the God. If a person is a seeker and he get everywhere irrespect, then he turn to the God, turn to the Master. If he get anywhere respect, he will not turn to the Master, because he will satisfy by the tool of Maya somewhere. The second example of Raja Bhartari. If you do not know the history of Raja Bhartari, I want to tell you Raja Bhartari history. In the short, Raja Bhartari was the king of the Ujjain. And the name was city is another at that time, not Ujjain, Avantika. My dear friend, Raja Bhartari is a very, very loving person. Very, very loving person. I tell you, only the loving person can reach to the God. If the person is not loving, that cannot be reached to the God. The dry person cannot reach to the God, because the love is the energy. Love is the fuel. Love is the purity. Love is the completely devotion. So Raja Bhartari loves his wife Pingala very, very much. Very, very much. More than his life. He can't live without Pingala. The love was very extreme. When you have love extreme to any dimension, then Sadguru can turn your love dimension to the God. If you have no love, Sadguru cannot give you extra love, because love is the natural presence of the grace of the God. My dear friend, once upon a time, a monk came in the court of Raja Bhartari. The name of the monk was Guru Gorakshnath. The highly enlightened person, he was the avatar of Lord Shiva. He was the avatar of Lord Shiva, as the Adi Guru Shankaracharya was avatar of Lord Shiva. I love Gorakshnath. He is still my Guru. As the Krishna is still my Guru, as the Shiva is still my Guru, and Gorakshnath is still my Guru, because I have crossed 12 years in the Nath Sampradaya, Bhekvara Panth, I Panth. I was the yogi of Nath Sampradaya. My dear friend, I am very, very grateful to the Nath Sampradaya, because Nath Sampradaya also make my enlightenment easy. How can I be a thankless person? So the Gorakshnath came in the court of Bhartari, and Bhartari, he has given a fruit, very nice, glorious fruit, very beautiful fruit. Give to the Bhartari and tell Bhartari, you are a very religious or very good king, and I want you become immortal and you govern this city forever. The Bhartari was a very nice son, a very nice king. He come out from his throne and touch the feet of that monk and take that fruit with all respect and love. When the evening came and the court was adjourned, Bhartari goes in the mahal, in the mansion, and Bhartari think in the path, how can I, how will I do be immortal if my wife will die? So he think, I want die, but my wife must be alive, because Bhartari loves his wife Pingala more than his life. So Bhartari given this fruit to the Pingala. And Pingala was a clever woman. She never showed that she do not love Bhartari, she do love other. She was very clever woman. My dear friend, Bhartari given the fruit and sleep in his bed, and then the Bhartari goes next morning to the court, and Pingala fall in the love of another person. That was the massager of the horse the lowest category person, but that Pingala was already love to that person. And the same thing Pingala think. Pingala think, if I will be immortal and this person will be die, then how can I live? You can see the flow of love, the attachment of love and devotion of love one by one. So he gave that fruit to massager of horse, be called sais in Hindi. That massager of horse, that sais, was never loved to the Pingala. He only loved to the Pingala because he was queen, he was given money and many things to that person. So, and he has some pride that he loves the queen. Now, that massager really loved to a prostitute of Avanti, Ujjain. And massager think, if I will become immortal and that prostitute will be die, then why I will alive? Because that massager loves that prostitute more than his life. So massager went to prostitute's house and given the fruit to the prostitute and told all the things, this is the immortal fruit. If you eat this fruit, you will become immortal. So she was very happy because she never seen this type of precious gift. But when she was ready to eat that fruit, she think, if I alive always long time, then what I will do? I will do this wrong activity. I will do the lust work to others. And this is not good. But king is very good. Our king is very great. Our king is very holy. Our king is very justified person. And our king must be alive forever. My dear friend, next day, she make pure his body, she bath and make up and good dress, and she take a plate and very nice covering of the sheet of cloth, very good cloth. It means the plate cover cloth, and she went to the king's court with his all the servants and his colleagues and other prostitutes. She went and she respect to the king and pray to the king, admire to the king and request the king, my lord king, I want to give a very precious gift to you. Please do not deny, please do not say no, because I am a prostitute, you are a big king. So king say, yes, what you want, say without any fear. The prostitute give that fruit. My dear holy king, my dear divine king, you are a very good person. You care the all the public like a father, and you never do any bad thing. You never miss justice to anyone. My dear king, take this fruit for the sake of mankind. When the king saw that fruit, he was amazed and he was shocked, because that the same fruit which is he given to his wife. And then he asked to the to the prostitute, my dear divine dancing goddess, who has given this fruit to you? The prostitutes say, beg me pardon, give me pardon, this fruit give me a size. The soldiers immediately go by the order of the king and caught the size in the court, and he asked, who given you this fruit, mister? Say true, otherwise I will give you the sentence of the death. So Sais was trembling like a leaf in the wind. He was too fearful, and he said, please, give me pardon and don't kill me if I say the truth. Yes, you say. The Sais said, this fruit is given to me, your wife Pingala. King was very wise person. He understand all things. Who can give them fruit of immortality to general person? Only he can give the dearest and dear one, dearest person and nearest person. So the king take the fruit and put the fruit in his pocket and order to all the armies and other person, search that monk which is given this fruit to me. And that by the grace of the Guru, he was sitting near the river of the river is flowing near the Ujjain, Chipra. He was sitting behind the Mahankal Mandir Ramghata Chipra. And king went to there and fall down in the feet of that monk, Guru Gorakshnath. My dear friend, the King Bhartari was very highly shocked, and he get the vairagyam. He don't want to live in this world anymore. He tell to that master, I don't want to live in this world. Take this fruit and I want to die. Master say, why are you dying? If this world is not loves you, the God will love you. I am telling my discourse, don't worry, don't care. If this world will not love you, this Satchidananda will love you very, very dearly. Because I am here for giving you love and respect and wisdom and enlightenment. So it's the same master tell all disciples, the enlightened master tell like that. The Gorakshnath take the king in his arms and take near his heart the effect of the Sadguru, the vibration of the Sadguru, the touching of the Sadguru, the love of the Sadguru. Turn the energy of the king which is going to suicide. He tell to the master, I want to know the enlightenment, I want to know the God, I want to serve your feet forever. So you know what the Gorakshnath says to the Bhartari? He says, take that fruit from your pocket and eat now. And as the Bhartari eat that fruit, he is become immortal, and Bhartari is an immortal person now. He is the great master of this world, like Hanuman. He is immortal like Dhruva. He is immortal like Prahlada. He is immortal like Raja Bali. He is immortal like Vedvyasa. He is immortal like Vibhishana. The Bhartari is the great master of the world. My dear friend, so this is the Jayat Sena. This is the Jayat Sena. If you do not get the respect from this world, then you give the thanks to the God. God is pushing you towards enlightenment, Atma Jnana. Don't worry, don't be depressed. That's why a general person alive take the oxygen of the respect by any dimension, anyone, not by the wife, but he take the respect of his children. Even I see the grandfather and grandmothers, whole family neglect them in the old age, but they love to the grandchildren and grandchildren love them, and the base of this love of grandchildren, they are alive. My dear friend, if whole world will irrespect you, insult you, then do not worry it, because this is the help of Vairagya. Because the insulted person can easily reach to the God, and respected person, they are caught in the Maya anyhow. So the depression, when comes, then you have no master. But if you are depressed from the world, you can very, very able to the master's teachings, because when your energy is completely stopped flowing outside the world, you become the surrender in the feet of the masters. That is called Uparama, that is called Vairagya, that is called leave every hope from the world. So then you are now able to the Sadguru. What asked the Kunti to the Krishna? Kunti asked to the Krishna sorrow and pain. Why she asked the sorrow and pain? Because in the condition of the painfulness or sorrow, you will search the support, and that support ultimately you take the support of the God existence master. If the right time you get the Sadguru, then your life will become very glorious and in the right direction. If the right time the Sadguru do not meet and you are depressed, then what will be happen? You will become a drinker. You will become a sedative person, taking shelter of sedation. Then you can be a violent person. Otherwise, if the Guru not meet you in this peak point of the life, your energy completely turn in the negativity. That's why the highest criminals of this world, they are so cruel because they are hating the persons of the world. They want to kill them. My dear friend, so you have to very, very conscious and be careful with the Jayat Sena. Everything is fair in the love and war. This is the Jayat Sena's principle. Everything is fair in love and war. This is the principle of Jayat Sena. This principle is very, very bad principle. This is not good principle. They are so foolish. They do not know the love. They put the love equal to war. Love will never be like that. The worldly person do not know the love. Love is the highest stage of enlightenment. Love is the highest melting stage of the soul. Love is the highest mercy. Love is the highest grace of the God. Love never comes in the bodily or physically. Love always is spiritual and divine. You are never know this love. You will know this love after enlightenment, Atma Jnana. Only the Atmagyani can be a greatest lover of this world. My dear friend, the love is a complete freedom. The love is the complete transformation. The love is complete dissolution into the existence Satchidananda Paramatma. The meditation is love, I declare. I declare that you doing meditation, that is not meditation, that is the love. That is the actual love. So you must do this meditation with the great feelings of the love inside of heart. Because as a bride, very happy, because after marriage she will meet with his groom. So the soul must be very happy in the meditation, because the meditation is the marriage with the God, with the existence. All the meditation is the ceremony of your marriage. So the Meera says in his all verses, that is the love. Meditation is real love. Meditation is real love divine. My dear friend, time to time, when you do not know about the love, when you do not know the freedom of enlightenment, then this energy which can be achieved the enlightenment and which can be achieved the real love, that is convert into the fightings, crimes, cuttings and bad things. My dear friend, the love and the enlightenment both are the two phases of a same coin, that is the Paramahansa stage. But the fighting, the bar, the clashes, they cannot be equal to the love. They are very miser, they are very conservative, they are very small, they are very suppressing, they are very selfish. The fighting comes by the hate, love never comes by the hate. Fighting is the vast is the extremely stage of hate, but love is not like that. That's cause in India, we was full of the love, and we was not in the psychological condition of the fighting. So we always defeated by the cruel persons because they do not know the love. But it should be balanced inside of the general person, general public, general Indians. They be the lovely, but they must be the strong to the devils and the demonic persons, evil person. My dear friend, time to time I want to give you the teaching for applied life also. But when I teach that spiritual science, I must be extremely level teaching of love. My dear friend, a person who loves to anyone, he never want to conquer, he will never want to victory. He always want to defeat by the loving persons. That's why the wives are always defeated by the husband, because wives love to the husband very, very much. And husband loves to wife, they become the slave of the wife, and we say the Joru ka gulam, but that is not Joru ka gulam, that is the extremely loving person to his wife. So lover always defeat, and the loving deficit, if you have no love, if your love is not complete, so you want to suppress your partner or your loving friend or your any father or your son. The father always defeated by the sons. Yesterday my student, my disciple, he was worried about his son. His son was upset mind and he was worried. Why he worried? Because he loves his son very much. Why I worried to my disciples? Because I love my disciples very much. Love always make a person surrender in front of other person. Why we are defeated by the invaders and other person? Why we not attack to in other country? Because the India is most loving country of the world. India is the heart of the world. India is the divine light of the world. India is the real divine spiritual love of the world. So the Indians are looking weak, but Indians not weak, because they are very, very strong lover of all the world. So we say the Vasudeva Kutumbakam. So we say the Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina, Sarve Santu Niramaya. My dear friend, we are defeating in the war, but we are always winning in the love. Because that Jaisen Vritti is not effect on our divine wisdom. My dear friend, a person want to victory. If a person want to a desire of winning, that person is blind, that person cannot understand the micro and the very, very keen teachings of the love. The love like a dew. The dew cannot stand in the high temperature. Dew can only stand in the morning low temperature. So, if you are cool, that you can bear the love. If you are hot inside, if you are not pleasant, if you have no peace, you cannot understanding the love. So the love and peace both are related. As the love and enlightenment is related, so love and peace both are related. My dear friend, this world, when will understand that he should come out from Jaisen stage, and the bars and the warheads and the atom bombs and nuclear bombs and the hungriness of the power make this world loveless. But this world is the slave of the lust, like a dog. The dog is always hungry for the flesh and bones. So the person who is loveless, he always hungry for the physical body. My dear friend, if you are seeker, then you can touch the level of the highest love. If you are not seeker, you cannot touch the level of highest love. And if you cannot touch the level of highest love, you will become again in this earth. Only that ultimate love can give you the freedom, ultimate freedom. That is the great spiritual awareness of the love. My dear friend, if you defeated in this world, do not be worried. But if you win in this world, that is worried. Because after the winning, you should become in the next birth. But after defeating, you should go to the Sadguru. Once upon a time, there is a short story that Sheikh Chilli was fall in the hate of a sumo pahalwan, sumo wrestler. That sumo wrestler was very angry and he beaten the Sheikh Chilli very badly. Sheikh Chilli feel very insulting because the sumo is beaten to the Sheikh Chilli in his street. The neighbors was seeing. So the Sheikh Chilli never sleep in the night, always was making the plan to beat the sumo and insulting the sumo. He want to take revenge. Sheikh Chilli was not Yadav, who has the 14 brothers, big family. Sheikh Chilli was a poor person in general, man. He has no brother. He was alone son of his father. And that sumo type person was a leader also of a political party. So the Sheikh Chilli was asleep in this revenging mental condition or mental stage of thinking. And Sheikh Chilli see the dream. What see the dream Sheikh Chilli? Sheikh Chilli see that he has become a very strong person and he is kicking the sumo and sumo is crying in the catching the feet of Sheikh Chilli. Sheikh Chilli clapping and he kicking again and again. When that Sheikh Chilli was kicking that sumo, the Sheikh Chilli feel a big pain on his leg and he see what happened. He see that when he was sleeping near a pole and he was kicking that pole in the dream and the Sheikh Chilli leg was broken in 3 pieces. That is the compound fracture in the leg of Sheikh Chilli. So that is your victory in this world. If you get victory, but your consciousness broken by that victory. So my dear friend, in the sleep of this unconsciousness of avidya, of the maya, of the natural mesmerism, that you, every life you die to struck your head on the stones, on the chattan. My dear friend, the ajnana is the sumo pahalwan here and Sheikh Chilli is you. And your consciousness is alone. There is no any help in this world of your consciousness. So you are alone and inner side of you, your antakarna, your mind, intellect and ego, they are accumulating many enemies and you fight and die, fight and die, die and fight. So this again and again fighting brings you in this world again and again. And this victory, this wish of the victory, this Jetsen misunderstanding, this mesmerism of the Jetsen break your remaining bones also. My dear friend, that is the trap of the Maya. Maya is playing with you this type of trap. And I want to save you from this trap. Please come to me. Do the meditation of awareness Sakshi. I assure you within 3 or 4 months, you will get a miraculous peace inside and you will get a tensionlessness. And you will be free from all tensions if you do the meditation of awareness honestly in my guidance, my dear friend. That is the security, that is the safety, that is the prevention from the tension created diseases like the blood pressure, angina, diabetes, heart attack, organ failure, mental diseases, sleeping disorder, etc. What a great achievement of this meditation. You can save millions of rupees. You can save your body for cutting in operation. You can save your money from diagnosis, pathologies, scanning, brain scanning, and many more tests. My dear friend, the next biggest benefit of this meditation, which is I am teaching you, that is you can see your phobias, your manias, your schizophrenias, and you can save your consciousness to caught in the mental diseases, even in depression, and you will save yourself from the depression and that suicidal attacks also. So you can save not only money from general hospitals, but you can save your money and your crisis and your pain and your sorrows from the mental hospitals and psychiatrists also. My dear friend, if you do this meditation and your intellect will be divine and keen, and you can see the coming anger, and you can save yourself from anger. So you can save yourself from the many criminal activities involving, and you are prevented from the crimes. And the same thing you can prevent it from the lust created crimes, violence against women. And same thing you can save you from the economic crimes. You will not caught in any scandal. If you do this meditation, the money cannot attract you. The money can not give you sedation. If this meditation will do the maximum person of the world and they will become aware inside, then we can change the world by only this meditation tool. This is the meditation of awareness, Sakshi. And my dear friend, we have decided a very nice mission. The name of mission is World Peace by Meditation. And we are going to spread this meditation all over the world by your cooperation and help. Please join me and be the teacher of this meditation, be the availor of this meditation. And some of you, I want to make the master like me. My dear friend, this discourse will be uploaded on YouTube. My channel name is Swami Sachidananda. Please subscribe in the large number my channel and spread my discourses all over the world. Thank you very much. Love you very much. We will take the 27th part, Sujata, in the next discourse. Thank you.